because I know that if I continue to work on this and I do it for the next 25 years, it's impossible for me not to succeed. It is 5 a.m. I am headed to train in my new gym today. Not mine, but the one I'm running. I got a one-on-one client. It's supposed to be at 5 a.m., but he texted me this morning that he's running late, so he said he'll be there about 5:15. So I'll be at the gym in 3 minutes and get all set up and ready for him. And then I got a 7 a.m., a 9 a.m., and a 10:30 so far. We'll see about tonight if those guys come through. So yeah, first day in the new home. See how it goes. All right, so I just finished my first one-on-one for the morning. I'm just getting ready for the 7 a.m. to pull up and get some small group training in. I'm excited. We're back, baby. We're back. Woo! I know I wrote it tiny, but this is the workout for today. We got strength, we got back squats, and then we got a superset of goblet, reverse lunge, and hanging knee raises. And then we got 21 minutes of conditioning, as many rounds as possible. We're keeping this in zone 2 today. And we got run, row, box jumps, and wall balls. So that should be good for them. Decided to switch it up today with the boys, man. We out here at Crosby ATV Rentals, light drizzle. It's gonna be a great day. Go out here and take some ATVs out, baby. Let's go.
This is the gas right here?
Yep.
This is the brake. That's everything we need. This is the parking brake.
Yep.
Dude, this is fun.
That boy sucks, that. Good morning, my beautiful people. Hey, it's going to be another great day. I actually just finished up my Bible study. I was studying 2 Timothy chapters 3 and 4 today, and now I am about to start my day. Another busy one. Man, I love this. I love this. I am having a ball. This is the rebuild, and every day it's just like there's just so much that needs to get done. But I feel no pressure. Like, guys, you got to understand that I'm in this for the long haul, and that I am patient and I am playing the long game. You see, a lot of y'all out there just want everything instantaneously. And like, don't get me wrong, I love to move quick. Money loves speed, but wealth loves time. It's like I am moving quickly, I'm making decisions quickly, but I'm doing it quickly with the timeline being 25 years down the road. It just changes the game for me, because I know that if I continue to work on this and I do it for the next 25 years, it's impossible for me not to succeed. You see, you guys are putting timelines on, hey, if I don't complete this or accomplish this in the next 2.5 years, or like the next 12 months, or the next like 2 months, then it's a failure, and that you're behind, and it's so much pressure and this and that. And I'm like, dude, if I continue to do what I'm doing, putting God first, taking the necessary steps I need to do to build my business, and I do it for the next 25 years, I'm going to be successful. And that's that. So I'm going to continue to do what I know I need to do, even when I don't want to do it. And that's today is working on some admin things. But first, before I do that, I am going to the gym. I have, as I mentioned last week or last video or a couple videos ago, that I hired a coach. And part of this week is testing. So I did my 5K run test, which I ran a 19:53, so sub 25K. Not great, but we'll take it. Yesterday I did the row 2K, and that took me 6 minutes and 58 seconds. And so today I have a ski 2K time trial, and I'm actually going to take you along with me to do that. I didn't show you the row, but I'm going to show you the ski. Then I might go to the Woodlands for a marketing meeting, but if not, then I'm going to go to another coffee shop and work on some administrative stuff, which I'll update you on when I get there. So that's that. I got another meeting for church tonight at 6, I believe, or 6:30, and that's it. So here we go. All right, baby, here we go. 2K ski time trial. I'm gonna let you guys know that I just did a 500-meter warm up, and that's about it. I'm about to raw dog this and just send it. See what we got, baby. So here we go. Holy smokes. I figured that was gonna be hard, but that was dumb hard. Just came off of, just rode out and went all out 2K ski, but hey, not ideal, 7:28. Atrocious, but it got done. So, take that back to my coach in the drawing board, and excited to show you what these numbers look like in 8 weeks. I promise you that. That took a lot out of me. Okay, I don't have any groceries, so I think I'm gonna go pick up breakfast on the way home, go home, shower, and then go build this business, baby. Woo! See you later, love. Yo, so I've been a just straight black coffee drinker for the last 15 years of my life, and I recently discovered cold foam, and it's like the greatest thing ever. So this is a Americano with cold foam, and I just get it every time I go to a coffee shop now. But the best thing is a triple shot with coconut water and a cold foam on top. But this is just a triple shot and water, I guess, with cold foam. All right, so I'm gonna see if I can get some of this administrative stuff done before my boy Steph pulls up. What I really need to do is start setting up like flows. So basically, okay, somebody signs up for a free session, then they get an automated text, and based on their response, so on and so forth. Just automations, right? Automations and systems and processes, just specifically around like marketing and client generation. I also need to work on like a funnel, right? The big part of the funnel, and work my way down to like somebody signing a membership. And so start to work on that a little bit. Also need to send out some of these memberships to people who want to sign up, and then chat with my boy, and then I got a couple of church meetings, and that's it. So that's what's on the agenda for today. All right, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Woo! Let's go. About to be another great day. Except I forgot my watch. I just realized. I literally just realized I forgot my watch. But anyways, we gonna still make it a great day. My 5 a.m. canceled, which is really never upsetting to me because I get to go back to sleep. But I'm headed to the 7 a.m. now. About to pull up here. And then 7 a.m., 9 a.m., 10:30, then I gotta work out. And that's it for the day. But hey, I was just thinking, I'm like in the process of looking for buildings for, you know, my gym, and the one I'm currently training at is in Edo. And so far, like, none of my clients have complained about it. Actually, it's been more convenient for my clients than the old gym I was training at. But I'm wondering, for those of you who are watching this, who live in Houston, who work out and who would work out with me, it may be one or two, would you guys like a gym in Edo? Would you come to a gym in Edo? Or is there another location that's more convenient to you? And some of the thought process that's going into it is like, Edo is really close to my house, the rent is affordable, and all these warehouses have parking. None of those things apply to anywhere else in Houston. The Heights is a great location, but no parking, and the rent's atrocious. And you go out super far west, it's like you got warehouses and parking, but it's so far away from me and everyone that I know. So that's my question. If you're watching this and you live in Houston and you work out and you would work out with me, How do you feel about the Edo location? Yes or no? All right, my work day is done, which is kind of crazy to me because I'm used to working 10-12 hour days, spending all day at the gym, and so to have Monday and Wednesdays off from training completely and to only be working, 4 to 6 hours on Tuesday and Thursday and really Saturday is like new to me, and I'm enjoying it for now. I think I needed a little bit of a break. Obviously it won't be like this for very long. I've already had multiple people are hitting me up every day, asking for training, and so my schedule is filling up very quickly, which is a huge blessing, which is obviously what I want, but I'm enjoying the downtime while I can. But the work day is done, at least for me actually training in person. I also did my 100 cal assault bike test today after work. Just straight hopped on the bike and went for 100 calories as fast as possible, and I got 6 minutes and 11 seconds. I don't know if that's good or bad, but it didn't feel very fast. And then right now I'm headed to pick up some breakfast tacos. I haven't eaten all morning, and I just especially now that I have so much time, like I'm trying to cook almost every single meal, but I don't have any more groceries, and so I'm not going to the grocery store until tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to eat out today, unfortunately. So I'm just going to this little taco stand over here, and I'm gonna get some potato and egg tacos and keep it simple, and we'll see what I have for lunch. But that's about it. I'm gonna go home, shower up, do my devotion, and then today I really want to figure out a name for my business, for my coaching brand, because the marketing is about to start, and I'm about to take off and just promote myself and my brand so much that I feel like I need a name. So don't want to put too much pressure on it, but I'm going to put a lot of thought into it. So that's on the agenda today. Church meeting tonight, and that's it, baby. So we're going to go continue to be great, and I hope you do too. Sheesh. This place is crowded. I don't know if you can see. There's literally a line out the door. Can't do that. Cannot wait for lines out the door for breakfast tacos. I'm sorry. So we're just gonna hit this quick U-turn and go to another spot. Good thing about East Downtown, there's taco shops everywhere, baby. So we'll see where we end up. All right, we're gonna pull up to the good old Donna Maria. That's always hits. Donna Maria always hits. So go ahead and get some of my tacos and call it a day. Okay, this is also why I don't eat out anymore. It's expensive. I just got 2 tacos and a side of rice, and it was $16. $16. Dude. Like, and by the time she already rung it up, when she said the price, I'm like, I can't just be like, never mind, you know? I'm like, all right, I gotta go through with it. But I was tempted to be like, dude, I can't. It's too much for me. That doesn't make sense. I can go make this at home for $1.60. I guess I just need to get my butt to the grocery store. Whatever. But it's gonna smack, so I'm excited. Okay, now I see why the other spot was a line out the door and this one doesn't. And these are pretty big tacos, but like the other spot, the tacos were $2.50. These are almost $6 a piece. And this little rice, like what? This little. What am I gonna do with this? Two bites? Let's see. Mid. Alright, whatever. Taco's good though. $6 worth? Nah. But it's good. Donna Maria. I mean, the tacos were good, but like, dude, maybe I'm just cheap. $6 is like nuts to me. I'm like, I'll wait, and I had to wait. It's like I didn't have to wait in line, but I had to wait. I'm like, man, I think next time we're gonna go down that street and try these $2.50 tacos. Cause I can get about 8 of them for the price of 2 of these. So we'll see. But anyways, got that out the way. All right, so making a bit of a pivot. Still going to a coffee shop, but I actually just got a call from one of my really, really good friends. Her name is Camilla. I met her in LA when I lived out there, and we've been friends since. We've known each other for almost 9 years now. Almost 9 years. She was actually the first person to get me out of the country and take my first international trip. We went to Thailand together back in, I don't know what year that was, maybe 2019, 2020. But anyways, she called and she's in Houston. So her and her friend that she's out here visiting are going to a coffee shop. So I was like, perfect. I'm just gonna meet you there. So get to see an old friend today. I'm super excited. I haven't seen her in, I don't even know how long, probably 2 or 3 years. So great to catch up with old friends, and that'll be fun. Pleasant surprise. So let's head on out. So as I've mentioned before, one thing my church does other than preach the word of God is it helps the leaders be developed. My pastor is adamant about leadership development. So every Thursday there's a meeting for directors, just to go over things in the church, but also to be developed as leaders. But then every other Thursday he opens it up to just about all the servant leaders in the church, just to come and get poured into and get discipled and fellowshipped on how to be better leaders. And so I'm headed into that now and seeing what he's got for us today. Pastor, you got a word for us today or what?
Yo, we got leaders gathering on a Thursday night. Can't build a church without building healthy leaders. So
Here we are.
leaders gathering, it's gonna be great.
It's gonna be amazing. Into the garden.
We thank you that in Christ we have everything we need. The enemy is going to continue to try to convince us that there are things that we lack, but we lack nothing because the I am that I am is here.
Holy, holy, you're the only one.
You can't have a song without strong leaders. We have to be real. Come on. We're never at a lack of resources or buildings or anything like that. Guess what? Church always need leaders. Just as good with the crowd as he was with the poor. If you're gonna be a leader of 50s, you gotta have to. You can't be a leader of 50s without to. If you're a leader of hundreds, you gotta have to. And if you're a leader of thousands, you have to have to. thank you so much. Thank you, Lord, for how you modeled leadership. You did this. You had character. You had charisma. You were clear.
Wow. Wow. The level of wisdom and knowledge that I just received from sitting in on that 45-minute leadership development, training, teaching, preaching, whatever you want to call it, just blows my mind. I am so grateful to have a pastor who is passionate about developing strong leaders. And since attending the garden, I've not only become a stronger Christian, a stronger man of God, which is paramount, but I've also become a stronger leader. And I'm just so grateful just to have a pastor that just wants to pour in wisdom and knowledge into the leaders of his church, or just to the congregation at a large. And so real quick, I'll go over what we talked about in this leadership training chat. I can't get into all the details for the sake of the length of this video, but if you want to learn more, come to the garden. I promise you, you will get the best leadership training ever. Of course, we tied it into the word, and I guess the anchor verse or verses would be Exodus 18, verses 17 through 21, which this is basically talking when Moses was leading Israel, and he was basically doing it all by himself. And so his father-in-law, Jethro, came to him and was basically like, hey, your leadership style is no bueno, because you're trying to do it all on your own. And he was telling him that you need to find, pick, and develop leaders to help you lead. And we see that in verse 21 where Jethro tells Moses, but select capable men from all the people, men who fear God, trustworthy men who hate dishonest gain, and appoint them as officials over thousands, hundreds, fifties, and tens. And so in the word, it's first of all telling us leaders, myself, which I'm very guilty of, like, get out so much out of the do. You're doing a disservice to yourself and the people that you're leading. You got to get out of the do and empower people to help you lead. Okay, number one. Number two, appoint capable people. Okay, people with character and people who are capable, and I'll get into that piece in just a minute. And then number three, over thousands, hundreds, fifties, and tens. That is telling us that not all leaders can lead thousands. There's some leaders that lead 10. There's some leaders that lead 50s, 100s, and 1,000s. Myself, I'm trying to be leader of thousands. But as leaders, you want to be able to develop leaders who can lead thousands. What we were learning today, what we were talking about today, is a leadership quadrant. And so basically, these are the characteristics that great leaders must have in order to, what our pastor believes, can lead thousands. Okay, think about a quadrant. Okay, you got four categories, if you will, of a great leader. Number one, great leaders must have character. Okay, character. They must be emotionally mature, full of integrity and honesty, easy to correct, coachable, hardworking, and life that is full of the fruits of the Spirit. Okay, character. Good leaders must have character. Number two, charisma. Great leaders have charisma. They are vision driven. They can get people attached and on board for the vision. Okay, they're high energy. They're confident. They attract people to them and then empower them. Okay, they have a rallying gift. Get the people going. All right, and they are living life operating in the fruit of the Spirit. Okay, it's important to note that charisma without character, though, is a catastrophe. Okay, number three, clarity. Good leaders have clarity. Okay, they're organized, administrative, excellent, driven, detail-oriented. They bring order to chaos. I want to remind you guys that growth creates chaos. Chaos slows growth, but order restores that growth. Okay, so anytime something grows, you're going to get chaos. Okay, that chaos is going to slow the growth. But if you order that chaos, you're going to restore the growth. Okay, and then number four, care. Good leaders, they care. They care. They care. They care about people. Okay, that's so important. You got to care about the people that you're leading. And care means you're pastoral. Okay, you're thoughtful, you're slow paced, you're calm, you're warm. Okay, you're affectionate. You leave the 99 to go after the one. And so, all that to say, as leaders, we got to get out of the do. You cannot do it all yourself in leadership. Okay, you have to empower other people, and you have to continue to develop good leaders. And to be a good leader, you need to have these 4 characteristics. And when developing other leaders, you need to make sure that they have these 4 characteristics, and that's character, okay, charisma, clarity, and care. I hope that helps you guys. I love you guys. Appreciate you tapping in and watching. And have an amazing night.